Chelsea head coach Mauricio Pochettino has picked Reece James as his new captain, and that could spell bad news for one of his teammates. Chelsea have named Reece James as their new captain after Mauricio Pochettino and club chiefs consulted together to pick the academy graduate to lead them into a new era. James was one of the names put forward to take the captaincy following the departure of Cesar Azpilicueta this summer. And the Blue Star has now been handed the captain's armband for the long term in what can only be regarded as a brutal snub towards his teammate Thiago Silva. The West London club confirmed in a statement on Wednesday that the 23-year-old would be given the responsibility going forward, following in the footsteps of John Terry in going from the academy to the captaincy at an early stage in his career. And James expressed his delight at being trusted with the armband. "I am so happy to take on the role and responsibility," he said. "I know I've got big shoes to fill because we have had huge captains here in the past, but I am excited. I have been at Chelsea pretty much my whole life. I started here when I was 6, and to come through the academy is tough. But to go on and become captain, it's a great feeling for me and my family." Pochettino was keen to point out the decision was made by both himself and Chelsea chiefs after assessing the squad during preseason, admitting he was impressed by James' attitude and commitment to the club. "He leads by example, and his attitude and dedication to Chelsea has been clear throughout preseason," the Argentine said. "He proudly wore the armband during our summer tour and will take up the challenge of leading our squad with his own approach and ideas." With Ben Chilwell appointed as his deputy, it would be difficult to view the decision as anything but a snub to Silva, widely regarded as their fearless leader at the back. The Brazilian turns 39 in September but has looked as evergreen as his younger teammates since joining from PSG on a free transfer in 2020. The centre-back has become a key member of the squad, both on the pitch and in the dressing room, and it was expected he would take on the role as captain given his experience. But Chelsea's nod to the future under Pochettino suggests Silva's days could be numbered at Stamford Bridge. The Brazilian put pen to paper on a new one-year deal which will extend his deal to June 2024 in February, and he revealed his delight at spending a fourth season at Stamford Bridge, even if he only planned to play for one season in West London. "When I signed my first contract here, it was to just do 1 year," he said, after signing his deal. "Now it is already the fourth. I could not have imagined that, but really it is a very special moment for me to sign and stay at Chelsea." More recently, Silva's future came under scrutiny again when Pochettino's appointment was announced. In addressing links with his boyhood club Fluminense, Silva insisted he would stay until the end of his contract, although the veteran admitted he would respect Pochettino's wishes if he told him to leave. "I have a contract here, at Chelsea, right?" he told ESPN, before adding, "I've always fulfilled my contracts. I won't stay here if Chelsea don't want me for next year, or if the new coach who arrives don't want me to stay. I'm going to try to fulfill my contract that is signed until next year." After Chelsea signed £70 million Wesley Fofana last summer and splashed out another £38 million on Axel Disasi last month, it remains to be seen what role Silva will play under Pochettino. After all, he can still be a leading figure and example to follow without the armband. Many players are. But the decision to ignore him in this process may signal the end of his stint at Chelsea as they glance towards the future.